down and get it for me when I ask for it.
You gotta record it.
I need it, It's
I'm a belter.
clean up first.
No, no, we're recording, right?
I don't
I'm just
understand.
saying.
Good. Hey, welcome to Imagine That.
So it caught that burp.
Welcome to Imagine That, our wonderful music show we do every Sunday at 7 o'clock. Thanks for joining us. I sent out a lot of invites this week to some very special people. If you got one, that meant a lot to me that you got one. So hopefully you joined in. I'll know who the real friends are.
Special as in helmets or special people who like them?
Probably a little both, honestly. This is our weekly show of where we recap all the stuff that we posted on our page. If you're not following us on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube, you must be in outer space because I'll tell you, we have a lot of fun and posting a lot of memes and all the fun stuff on there. So hopefully you're following.
Well, I think the memes are stupid, but we post them for you guys.
Yeah, they're always good.
Some of them are good.
Yeah, I think it's funny. But this is obviously the music that we recap every week, the music we think you need to know. All these stories are on our pages. You can follow. There's usually videos and songs, you know, because there's a lot of new music that came out this week. You can check them all the songs out on there. That's not on Spotify yet, so dig in. Got Manson, Korn, Bush, Alanis Morissette, all kinds of good stuff out this week. So check it out, please. So we're doing something a little different today. So of course I'm Imagine Mike. You know me from all the music stores all over the Midwest and newspaper things I wrote for. I called in the big guns today. Jackie Porter here.
Woo!
Yeah.
Scott's pussy hurt.
Yeah.
His vagina was bleeding.
Scott is visiting Celine Dion again, so we'll probably hear from him in the next month. So we'll see. And then you got Scott. We had Scott.
You.
Yeah. Well, you're both so ugly, I can't tell you apart sometimes. So.
You can tell me.
I think
I
you're
love
pretty.
you, Kyle.
I do my job.
I love you, Kyle.
I
got-
love you guys too.
Kyle, Showbiz Pizza, Kyle Keller right there.
Word to your mother.
And then we got the wifey over there, the boss, Tina. She's over there manning the machine. So, appreciate you guys. Also, as we begin this thing, telling you guys, usually every show, if you haven't caught on to this yet, I go through after the show, I see the best comments on the page, and you get to win some prizes. This week, obviously, you get the most important prize of them all. A wonderful double cotton t-shirt. Imagine that, with the most important motto we preach constantly.
Scott's gay.
Well, that too, yeah. Music's the best medicine. The last one.
Uh-oh.
It's an E40 ramen noodles. Right
Hey,
there,
that's
man.
beef prime red.
Yeah, man. Telling
That's
you.
high class.
And of course, you always get the half-naked picture of Kyle autographed by him. So I hope that doesn't deter anybody not to want to win the prize. But
Tim again got his prize yesterday.
oh yeah,
We're
good.
just getting ready to say that.
Yeah. He's a good guy.
Hey, last week you made the winning comment something about Kyle. They should tell us today why Scott's pussy hurts.
Yeah, that's a good one.
I told you because his vagina's bleeding.
Or you could tell us, what is Scott doing with Celine Dion right now? If you can guess close to what that is,
I like the pussy hurt better.
I don't know. They both work, you know, so.
Hey, Tim
What
said
really
that
is his problem?
Tim said the ramen noodles were good.
Awesome. They were like gumbo flavor or something too, man.
A guy that's been my best friend, one of my best friends for over 25 years, refused to take that fucking picture of me.
Oh, man. Well, he's probably scared of him, man.
Sam opened his guitar case last night and there they were.
I always do a shout out to all the people that I've been trying to help, and hopefully they're trying to help me in return. Some great businesses that are locally owned by some incredible individuals. I don't make this crap up. These are actually people I use, and I firmly believe that are good-hearted people. We always team up with Monkey Jack down on 6th and Broad down that way. They always have all the used music and incense you need there.
New shipment yesterday.
Yeah, cool. Zach's a good guy. Underdog Tattoo, Chad and Lowhorn are really good people. If you haven't been down there, they're good people doing some good things with them. One of my favorite new places, Jason Kindred's The Guardian Brewery in Muncie on Jackson down there is just incredible. Hoosier Auto is another friend of ours, Justin Lowhorn. Man, the guy is honest as you can be, and really takes care of you guys, and it's hard to find a mechanic that doesn't screw you around. Stocktone Guitars, he does everything to help you upgrade guitars, and I'm sure he's just got a magic hand when it comes to doing all that stuff. I know he can play the guitar too like a madman. And my new one this week, I've always been a great fan of Waylon Thompson. He's has this Louisville general store, and they have the original Harold hamburgers and stuff in there, and that place is incredible for a little place in Louisville. Give them a shout out. They're good people. They deserve your business because they always go the extra mile, so definitely do that for them. What we normally do after this, we do what we call t-shirts that we wear. We always have interesting conversations on that. We do listen here, something we just listened to today only. We got Kyle's Corner where we have some sympathy and let him talk a little bit.
Yeah.
We usually have a versus, but because Scott's pussy hurt and he's not here, we're not going to do that this week. I'll figure out one next week.
It was a little lame.
Yeah. And then
Scott.
we go and recap the news real quickly of stuff we think you really need to know. And then we do the top 10 cover song. We're doing the top 10 cover songs this week, which was really fun. And some of the songs that you probably forgot about, we'll probably remind you of at the end. And it's a pretty incredible list this week.
Some might surprise people.
Yeah.
That they're not the original.
Yeah.
Like a lot of people think Darius Rucker came out with Wagon Wheel.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. It's kind of cool. And plus, like you said, you can educate some people too that didn't realize that these hit songs are not really theirs. So.
Is Scott taking Celine Dion on a date?
Well, she's the one that pays.
Yeah, she's probably taking him on a date.
Yeah. So.
Hopefully and wash the stink ass.
Change them damn drawers.
Yeah, they got period blood on it. Gross bastard.
I don't know why you apologized to me for that today.
You know what's funny? I was re-watching the show last week, and I think I broke a record for the amount of times I was sitting here like this, saying that we're all going to hell. So, I don't know. We'll see what happens this show, I guess.
We got a foot in the door.
You just need
Oh,
to kick
man.
it out of the way.
I am never really shocked at anything that happens on this show. So, because you hang out with Kyle, and you'll never know what the hell happens. So. I'm actually surprised he hasn't been arrested a few times just for what he says to people. Yeah,
Looks like
It's nothing physical. What they gonna arrest me for?
The verbal
Looks like Mr.
abuse.
Porter's went back to sleep.
Oh yeah. Oh well.
That's it. He's
Tune
watching.
in to another Springer time for that episode.
Yeah. Well, all right. Let's get into this thing a little bit. We're gonna start off with the t-shirts. Let's go around the horn here. Let's do Kyle's first here. I couldn't tell what the hell that is. I would never guess.
My awesome new Grateful Dead shirt.
I'm gonna smack him in a second.
Of course, I'm wearing something creative, not the same old shit. But I love
But he
it.
begs me for a free shirt every week he comes out.
Well, I work on this show. I do work on the show.
He should already have one, man.
I
And
did give him one. I just wants more than one.
I'm trying to have your back.
never paid for Imagine music shirt. Never in the 11 years that store was open.
Well, back then
We're in a recession.
back then they cost $6 for some reason, either because of the Chinese or whatever the hell. Now they're $15 to get made.
I thought you valued my friendship.
I gave you
We're
one,
in a
bitch.
recession.
You got one free. What the hell are you talking about, man? You greedy bastard.
I thought we valued each other's friendship. I mean, we've known each other for
Don't worry,
almost...
Kyle. We'll work something out after the show, and
He's got some things you can do. Work that off.
We've known each other for almost 20 years. I mean,
Boy, one shirt's not enough, man. It's like, oh, I'm made of money. I'm just gonna give them all to Kyle.
Give him an inch. He wants a mile. Mile Kyle.
Yeah, my Kyle. Well, that's the only time he can ever think about being that long at anything. So
yeah.
I guess.
I knew it was coming from somewhere.
Oh, that was too easy.
Well, I kind of set it up real
It's like a softball.
open for you.
The devil's opening that door wider.
Awesome Grateful Dead shirt. What do you
Yeah.
have on, Jackie?
Tim Matney likes your shirt. He said,
Yeah,
"Oh,
Matney
that's
says it's badass.
Matt is a deadhead too, you know.
Thanks, Badney.
Yes. Well, I think I won the shirt thing today, hands down. It's a Sour Mash. Old number 69 brand, Sam Porter and John Freeze. And if you have one of these, you're very lucky. And it says here in fine print, your friends at Sour Mash remind you to drink responsibly, unless you have lots of money for lawyers. Then you can get out of just about anything.
Yeah, that's about right.
So, yes, this is a
That's cool.
rarity.
Cool. Yeah. I posted some show that Johnny was doing at Anderson this week, but I didn't hear back from him.
Well, today he's like that. Today I did pass along that, you would probably be interested to get him out here.
Yeah, sure.
I told the woman behind the man.
I'm awful excited. Mikey here has been working really hard this week, and I'll give you a little hint. I'm not saying it's going to happen exactly right, but I'm damn determined to get Waylon out here, and he looks like he's about on board. I'm still waiting for Jester to get on board. Even if he just wants to come out and talk, I mean, it's not a big deal. You don't have to go into overanalyzing that or anything. Just to come out and have fun, Jester. I also, we talked to Roscoe last night, and man, he's a great young up-and-comer. We're going to get him out here to jam, maybe even with Sherman and Sam and all them again. We got some really cool things lined up, So
He's getting married in a month.
yeah, that's right. Congratulations. I thought he was out with his wife on a date night tonight or something.
Oh yeah,
He's a good guy. So
they're a good little couple.
yeah. So all right, then of course my shirt, and then I like Tina's shirt probably the best. She has an Ice Cube shirt
Ice
on.
Cube. Oh yeah.
That's awesome. All right,
What's
cool.
up, Paul?
Yeah.
It was a good day.
It was a good day. I didn't kill anybody yet.
All right. Well, we're just humming along right here. Don't calm down, Kyle. I said hum. I know.
I gotta tell you a story after the show, because I don't want to embarrass anybody.
Oh my God. I hate to even.
Since when?
That's that traded story right there. He's not going to say it on camera.
That's a story about a friend. When he said come and looked at me, I remembered the
You're
story.
giving Hummers, are you?
No, I
It's
remembered
always-
the story from back in the day.
It's always about a friend.
Yeah.
Ask him for a friend.
I'm just asking for a friend. Yeah.
No, I totally deep throat that shit and look him in the eye and.
You heard it there, folks.
But
Oh.
you owe me an extra
You got
$100.
pretty eyes, Kyle.
You
You got pretty mouth.
You owe me an extra $100 if you come in my mouth. Sorry, Mike, I didn't see that you were drinking.
Okay, feel free to private message us. We can market this somehow. You know, any takers out there, you heard it with your own ears right here on
We got-
Imagine That.
We're putting
Imagine
Kyle
that.
out on the streets.
Yeah.
Wow. All right.
That puts a whole new spin on everything.
Tina and Jackie are gonna be my pimps.
Yep.
Yeah.
You guys are gonna go broke. I'll tell you that.
Kyle's gonna go broke and his jaws are gonna get real sore.
All right.
Why isn't Nouveau magazine
Oh.
still being published?
This is gonna be like a new drinking game where everybody's watching, and every time I'm like this, you have to do a shot. Because I guarantee you'll be drunk in about 10 minutes.
Or take a hit.
Ugh.
Yeah. Partake of your choice.
Oh my gosh. Alright, let's go. Let's get to listen here.
Yeah, I mean, I'm a little speechless, and that's hard to render me speechless,
Wow,
guy.
I know.
wow, that's, yeah, wow.
I don't even have a good comeback for that.
I think Kyle.
Alright, listen.
Kyle's got a good comeback for that.
Yeah, if I wanted to come back, I'd just wipe it off again.
Oh, Lord.
You set me up for it.
I
Alright.
did. Don't make me get the baby
Is this
time
my
back.
show or what? I'm just sitting over here just like,
You know I fucking make your show, man.
you make something. Oh my god. Listen here is next. Is that okay with you, Kyle?
Yeah.
Okay. Listen here. Alright. Tina, did you have anything you want to?
I just kind of listened to some of the songs on my list because
The cover
the
songs?
cover songs.
Yeah.
Listening to them.
Yeah. You see, he's getting all choked up, talking about sucking dick, and he's.
He's not got a good gagger's
Yeah,
leg.
I know.
My getting reflex sucks.
You ain't gonna make much money, though.
Yeah, we're gonna have to get you to practice. Where's the bananas?
You gotta learn to relax that to get it all in there.
It's because of my.
Hey, and it could be even worth extra if you do it all at once, balls and all.
Yeah. And if I puke on you, you don't need some extra money.
Why would I give you extra money if you puke?
Some guys are in there.
Another shot!
Where
We're
was
not even
I?
getting into them golden showers.
Listen here.
People pay good money.
They do.
You don't even know what.
Does he even know what they are? See, Mikey, a golden shower is when you have a young lady or a young man urinate on you.
And you was Mrs. Scott?
The one time I had to tell him what a topic.
You know what's really bad? I'm gonna have to tell like the social media sites that I'm putting Scott back on here just to turn the damn show back on. Now, how bad is that? I mean, really. Oh my god. All right, listen
We're gonna have to get
here.
ready.
Kyle, how about you, Mr. Golden Shower?
I love that.
Kyle does pay good money for those.
I listened to Metallica S&M 1 from back in '99. Hadn't listened to it in a while. I'm preparing for S&M 2, which comes out at the end of the month. I'm getting the deluxe box set from our friends at Monkey Jack's.
I bet you are preparing for S&M too.
I'm not that much into that shit.
I don't know, you blown my mind.
The hint between the line was he said he was going to blow Zach at Monkey Jack so he could get the box set that
Well,
he's
Coming your way,
I mean,
Zach.
you got to read between the lines when he
Well,
says stuff like that.
That is a beauty.
The deluxe box
The
set.
deluxe edition.
It comes with the Blu-ray, the 2 vinyls, 4 vinyls,
You're going to have to suck a lot of.
a patch,
They're gonna put you on the steps out front.
yeah.
Oh, man.
You listened to a new song today you not heard?
Oh, that it didn't have to be a new song I hadn't heard.
I'm just saying you did.
Yeah, he was
Yeah,
talking more on what did I listen to by myself.
You know, Kyle, while you're sitting there, if I stood up, I'd be
70s
nuts over
porn
you.
soundtrack.
What? I listen to the
Above the head, below the knees.
Oh, he's below the knees, that's for sure.
I
That's true.
listened to the Beyond the Valley of the Dolls soundtrack the other night.
I bet you listened to it.
Great fucking movie.
I was gonna say, I bet you just listened.
Yeah.
He's
Can we move on?
He bopped his baloney to it or something. Alright,
His peeper.
what did you listen to today?
Hey,
It's his
none of that peeper shit.
What did you listen to today? What did you listen to today? What
I
did you listen
listened
today?
to Five Finger Death Punch.
Oh, God.
I really
Hey, their first record was pretty good.
Man.
I remember that selling well for some cocksucker that owned a record store.
Yeah,
We're not naming any names.
And
you know,
I
when I
listened
first
to
when I first met you, when that all was going down, I didn't know your name at first. I just called you cocksucker.
Yeah.
It's kind of fit.
I listened to a couple Slipknot songs I had never heard.
Really?
Yeah. I didn't know any existed, but I found a couple.
Yeah.
I heard the new Corey Taylor sucks ass.
Corey Taylor
I didn't get to listen to that yet. The song,
may suck ass,
his song
but
he's got
you're
out
not even
is
in his category.
really rapish.
I listen to good music.
He's really sitting real close.
Yeah.
It's a matter of opinion.
Now, in
Matter
the
of
same
opinion.
breath, he says that, but like a few weeks ago, I asked him what he was listening to here
He
now,
was listening to Black
and he
Metal.
said, I was listening to this new music of this goat that climbed a mountain and made noise.
A band,
Some goat.
no, a band that sound like the band The Mountain Goats.
Okay.
You were listening to Blind Melon.
I hate fucking Blind Melon.
We know
Oh,
you're a
fuck
closet
you.
melonhead.
Blind melon.
I heard that shit.
You don't have to lie to make friends.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah,
Peeper or no peeper?
Hey, stop it with that goddamn peeper shit.
Peeper, peeper, peeper.
Jackie, get the powder. We gotta.
I saw that pain in the ass the other day that told you about that.
I think she can take
What
you.
are sisters for, Kyle?
Kick her in the fat ass.
I think she can take you.
Well, she has taken me so far.
She's a little spunky.
Yeah,
Alright.
Yeah.
I won't even go there.
See, nobody even cares about my listen here
What
or
are you saying?
anything. I just see
No
how it
one
is.
cares about you.
I can't.
We got-
me.
we got
What
Eeyore
did
over
you-
here
I already
today.
know what you listen to.
This is a Disney show.
Oh, fun. So you're Winnie the Pooh then?
Oh, Bob.
No, I'm Tigger. I'm Tigger.
No.
This is Winnie the Pooh with his hand in a honey jar.
Yeah, really.
That was my favorite Disney movie growing up. So yeah,
Aw.
still my favorite.
Well, my listen here now.
What did you listen to?
I actually had an incredible weekend.
Right, said Fred.
You
You had a hell of a live
know.
show.
Too sexy for
Lollapalooza
his shirt.
was on Friday, Saturday, and it's on tonight. Oh my God, man. The first night, Pearl Jam from 2 years ago in 4K on there. After that, Paul McCartney. The next night, The Cure in concert, Red Hot Chili Peppers. I mean, it was Metallica. Everybody from all the Lollapaloozas and some new stuff they added in there. And I can't wait to see what's on there tonight. It was one of the most amazing YouTube things I've seen in a long time. I warned you all about it, and I tried to tell you all about it. It was incredible.
Did Flea have his dick out like he did?
No,
Rockin'
he
with
was
Scott,
wearing.
rockin'
It was
with
funny.
Scott.
He always does something nuts. Every time I see them in concert, he does something crazy.
Well,
But he was in a total really tight like a gymnastic suit that was all tie dye.
Yeah, I've seen that. Well, if you remember right, Woodstock '99, he just did the show naked.
You.
Yeah. Well, they did that. I saw them at one of the Lollapaloozas, and the most incredible thing they did at the end, they came out with these hard hats on, and they had gas tanks on their back, and there was a flame about this high shooting out of the top of their heads. And that was really cool. I've never seen anything like that at all. So
And-
then one time I seen them concert, they came out with the socks on their dicks, you know, and played.
Flea's a brave man to have his dick out. Because he's,
Yeah, with your name Flea, that's just not a good
no,
sign, right?
he's,
Oh.
if you paid attention, he's got a really small penis.
Oh well, honestly, he's got to be he's probably one of the top 4 or 5 bass players ever.
Well, he
so-
is, but that doesn't mean
Yeah, well, you know.
chicks are gonna give you pussy when they see a small dick.
This coming from
Hey,
a guy who's.
But you
very
know, on the
power.
other side of it all, he makes enough money that he probably gets it anyways. It don't matter,
Yeah.
you know. But when your name's Flea, that's probably just not a good sign.
No.
You know?
No, if your name
Alright.
was Anaconda or something.
Hmm.
I was just waiting for him to start quoting. Oh, that's that porn guy that's in such and such movie.
I was waiting.
I know.
My name in the bedroom is Human Tornado because I'm like Rudy Ray Moore. The only person that'll get that is Chris Curry if he's watching, which he's probably not.
Well,
What tornado?
Human Tornado.
you guys, you're about as demented as it comes. So who
Sure, it
knows?
ain't human centipede.
No, but I've seen that.
That's fucked up. I've seen that. They've been putting that on internet here lately, all ridiculous.
The second one.
There's 3 of them.
Oh Jesus.
Second
The third one, all he does is scream.
Second one's worse.
Yeah, it is worse than the first one.
Chick has a baby in a car and the baby falls underneath the gas pedal and she just stomps
Yeah.
it.
Oh jeez.
And the 3 chain from the first one turned into like 30.
Why are we fucking talking about
I know,
this like,
it's
anyway?
Terrible.
We're
movie.
talking about your fetishes.
Well, talking about terrible stuff. Now it's time for Kyle's corner.
Oh fuck you. I burped
He
again.
fixed his teeth.
This week, I went into our friends at Monkey Jack, told Zach, I'm looking for some new reggae that I haven't heard. He suggested this, and this guy is called Big Youth, or
Yep.
yeah, Big Youth, and he has a lot of shit over several decades, and he went from the traditional reggae like this to doing like DJ reggae in the 2000s. I fucking love reggae, and
What's the difference?
well, electronic and it's
I mean, I don't know.
more electronic and but it's great reggae album. He does a cover of what's he do a cover of on here? Oh, the Beatles, We Can Work It Out.
That might be interesting.
Really great
Reggae style.
really great reggae album if you're into good music.
Well, we probably had to make enough albums to pay for those teeth right there.
The
I'm
teeth
thinking.
are a gimmick. He still has
I
them like
think
that.
that they're rotten.
He still has them like that.
See, I'm
It's
with
a
Kyle.
gimmick.
I like
Let me check
reggae
this
a
out.
lot too.
Yeah,
I
I could
love
be in the
reggae.
mood for it, but big ears.
Oh, I guess they are done that way.
Big teeth.
I thought they were just cavities.
Yeah. He kind of looks like a buckwheat looking motherfucker.
Yeah.
I can't do it.
Alright.
Not like Eddie Murphy buckwheat.
Oh,
Buckwheat.
Sam Porter has joined the living.
That's
Oh, wow.
Eddie Murphy doing
Good morning,
buckwheat
Sam.
is the best thing in the world.
Feeling a little rough, buddy.
Okay.
Well, after the night we
Okay.
had jamming at Sherman's last night with Matt Sell and Roscoe, and gosh, it was.
And Sam didn't
Man.
answer my goddamn question. Probably didn't see it. But
I answered you from his phone.
yes, you did, but you can't give his answer.
Yeah, that was the best one you were gonna get from him.
Just to reiterate, I asked you if you'd heard the G.G. Allen acoustic record. If you haven't, it's really good.
Oh, I didn't answer that part of the question. Because I left that for
I'll say
him.
that's-
That
What
was
other
music.
what other part of Oh, I know what other part. I know what other part.
Oh,
Ding, ding, ding,
another
ding, ding,
X-rated,
Kyle's here.
X-rated one.
Yeah.
No. Not yet. Well, I hope not. Sam sent me solo on this flight, so.
Um,
And now, after all this peeing and sucking and.
oh, I look at you like a big sister, like I do her. I don't see either of you in a sexual light.
Well, no wonder you're looking at me funny when I'm sitting here. God, you're precious. They're precious.
Yeah, Tina lost her attractiveness to me when she married him.
Kyle always wanted me.
Well, you was attractive before.
See what you did to her?
He'd want a hole in the ground if he could get to it.
Excuse me.
Kyle's just nice to me to get
I-
to say it.
saying.
I can get to a hole in the ground.
Yeah, what do you want?
Kyle just butters me up to get to Sam.
Why would I want Sam?
You know.
Big man Sam, that's why.
He's dying laughing at him. He can't speak, so probably ringing off his dome.
Yeah.
Alright, next we usually
Well,
do
not laughing at my
verses.
stuff.
We're not going to do that this week. Next week, I guarantee you, I'm going to make sure we have plenty of time on that. So now we're going to do news and then we'll do the top 10 covers. There's a few stories this week like usual, but I don't know, nothing real exciting too much.
Jim says skip the news
You know
and
what?
go to the top tens.
Kyle and him have something really in common there.
No, if it was me, it'd be like,
Yeah, it'd be like,
Kyle already said he'd swallow for 100 extra.
that,
he's gonna
And
get
he
a lot.
will take it all.
He's gonna get a lot of calls from hillbillies around town.
that fucking thing has COVID because you take it everywhere.
You got a pretty mouth.
I know I do. And I squeal like a pig every time.
What are you gonna do with that pig? You wouldn't tell me the other day.
You,
No, a chicken. What are you gonna do with that chicken?
you don't get the joke?
Oh, yes, I did.
Okay.
Alright, let's get to the news.
I'm still focused on your mouth.
Yeah. And to quote another movie where a person is raped, they put me on the pinball machine, treat me like Jodie Foster.
Oh my god.
I got one for you. You can tell me if you know what it is. Don't worry, honey. I'm an ass man. Show me them teeth, show horse.
It's not coming to me.
Yeah.
I'm not telling you again. Tim, again. Mike, I'm sorry you've lost control of this show.
Yeah.
Tim, shut your fucking mouth.
What has ever had control anyway?
You
I just,
wipe your back.
I just
His
get up here.
his
I just
ass.
get up here and look pretty because I ain't nothing else I can do but
Your
sit here.
decoration.
Tim, wipe your back. His ass goes all the way up to his back. He's always had the black girl with donk.
God.
You probably know this too.
Alright, the
Everybody
news.
notices it.
Hey, you guys mind if I do the news, really? Is that okay?
Is it good?
Okay, do your goddamn news.
Make sure it's newsworthy.
Yeah, I'm going to probably go through this faster than ever because I know I'm not going to get a word in edgewise here.
And he thought it was going to be a short show.
Alright, first story. This was kind of interesting. Last night or night before, Donald Trumpy said he is going to take executive action and ban TikTok. Now, TikTok is very important to the music industry to start new artists and stuff. That's actually the hotbed of this in the music business right now.
I don't even know what
But-
that is. I'm
well,
sorry, but
It's an app where kids play some music and usually dance to it and
They're like
choreograph
10-second long
music.
videos.
Yeah, it's pretty short for but basically the whole gist of this whole thing is it's a Chinese-owned company. The United States has evidence they believe they're stealing all your information whenever you go onto this thing. So obviously my daughter's on it, and I probably have known. All my information's probably in the Chinese hands now, and that's a big problem right now. And so Mr. Trumpy is going to turn it off. And the word is right now, if you guys are addicted to this, which I don't know why you would be, but Microsoft right now is in the process of buying them out. so they can keep it going, since it is a very popular site for the kiddies. But that's
They'll buy
kind of
it
the
out
word.
and keep it in China anyway, so it really won't matter.
Well, if it's Bill Gates,
Yeah.
his ass has been in China,
That
starting
just-
trouble.
you know,
but
We won't get into where I stand politically, but that just doesn't really make a whole lot of sense, because if he's wanting to do away with TikTok because China and these places are getting our information, then who's getting our information when we can have a conversation, never seen the commercial before, and then for the next week, whatever we talked about is our commercials.
well, it's a real fine line
I
here
mean, did
because
they offend him, and that's why he's getting rid of TikTok?
no. This has been. I've heard this for a
This
long
has been
time.
going on for a month.
Yeah. I've heard this going on for a long time. So if the people want to keep it, it's going to get shut off, and it should, honestly. But if Microsoft buys it, it'll be fine, and Microsoft can probably buy the devil if they wanted to. So, I'm sure that'll end up happening. So.
Well, I think they need to get rid of a lot of it, and let's get our kids back in the house.
Actually, like,
Well, I don't know if you want them in the house right now. I mean, it's been
Well, I
home all
wasn't-
summer,
I was using it like a
Actually-
metaphor.
Overrated virus.
what I'd like to see is kids actually being outside.
Well, I wasn't literally meaning inside the house.
Yeah.
I was meaning get them off of a screen
Okay.
or a computer and get them at home with you
They
up
don't.
here.
They don't do what we did when we were kids.
No,
Right.
they would be so lost.
Yep.
Heck, I would be lost
Mhm.
to go back to 20 years ago.
Well, my daughter's 13, and I try to sit there. I went to college. I mean, and I look at her homework, well, mainly math, and I'm like clueless. Just clueless. I mean, it's totally different than when we were kids. So, and that's just the way society grows. It's
Society grew, and
we get smarter. That's
these kids, it's like they come out of the womb already knowing how to.
play a computer or phone.
Yeah.
All right, man. There again, I didn't even mention this one. The Lollapalooza thing I watched. Was so excited last night and the night before. Jane's Addiction reunited on the Lollapalooza last night and did a couple songs. They did Wood for You and Stop. All the original guys, Dave Navarro, Steve Perkins, all of them back on there. Incredible. I can't understand why these guys don't put something else out right now. And then the night before, even cool, Perry got up there and reunited the Pornos for Pyros. They got together and did the song Pets, and Kimberly Austin did a killer job of that too. They should just do a tour, both those bands, if Perry could sing enough, and do a tour together. One of my all-time favorite bands, Jane's Addiction. Wow, crazy guys back when we were kids, I tell you.
You must have been channeling Sam, because about 5:30 this morning, he decided to stroll down Lollapalooza memory lane.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
It's been all over the place. Hopefully people got to see it. That Pearl Jam show was incredible. I've never got to see that on TV yet, so I know that was special. All right, next on the list, the Prince family didn't wait for its home state to give himself a statue. The Prince family put up a statue of their own in front of Paisley Park this week. It's 11.5 foot tall of the symbol, Prince symbol, and of course it's purple. And you can go there and get your picture taken for free next to this big, huge thing if you want. So I don't know, that's kind of cool. I'm a big Prince fan. Let known the Purple Rain movie had an anniversary this week. I think it was 36 years old when it came out.
The best part of that movie is when his dad's beating up on his mom, and he runs in like a little puss.
Shut up. You are not allowed to talk anymore. Just
Well, it's the best part. I
Oh,
giggle every time.
Actually, I thought you were getting ready to say, you're going to bathe yourself in the waters of...
Lake Minnetonka.
He said that before on the show. It made me
That's
laugh.
not Lake Minnetonka.
He wants to go get his picture made next to a great big purple thing.
Yeah.
That would be Mike. he loves the Purple Majesty, man.
I like Prince, man. I
I
got his
I like
poster over there.
Do you get the reference, Purple Majesty? It's a reference to when a penis is erect.
Oh god.
You would know that.
Yeah.
I'm sure you know all of those. Twisted
You want to talk about twisted fuckers? We're not on the air. You got to hear Kyle, Elvis, Paige, and Scott sit there and talk about all this weird stuff they've seen happen on these weird movies and all that. I'm telling you, it's pretty
We need
scary.
to get Elvis on here.
Yeah.
Hopefully he won't sit on me.
I'm just gonna.
I do have some good behind the scenes footage. I'm open for bids for it to be released publicly. Numbers get up there high enough, I will release.
What will you
Look, now he's nervous.
No.
What else did you learn? The next fat pain in the ass.
No, I said I have some behind the scenes footage.
Okay. I don't think I've had a gaping butthole.
What the hell does gaping butthole have to do with behind the scene footage?
Maybe you really do.
You want to help me with that one? I don't.
I'm just trying to move on. I don't want to hear it.
Moving
Here,
on.
I'll give him the be quiet real quick. What's the story?
What's the story?
Marilyn Manson will release his 11th album, We Are Chaos, on 9/11, September 11th. That's funny. He released a new song called We Are Chaos. All the albums produced by Shooter Jennings. That's kind of cool. You can hear the new song on our page. It's not on any of the Spotify's or anything yet. Same with the Korn new song.
It's on Spotify.
Oh, it is? Oh, okay, I'm sorry. Well, I know the Korn wasn't because I kind of looked it
No,
up
Korn's
and I
not.
wasn't on
It
there.
wasn't yesterday.
But they are on our page. You can listen to and see the video to that one as well. I don't know, man. I listened to it and didn't really care for it, but
I haven't cared for any of
I'm on the fence.
Manson stuff.
I'm on the fence. Sam didn't like it.
I
Decades.
I liked it.
thought the music
I
itself
liked
thought
the
the
Korn
one-
one.
was very
I like the
B-less.
Korn one,
I
too.
thought the music, and then he's trying to grind his voice like he normally does, and with the Beatles songs, it just don't sound right. But
And seeing that's where you and I have the different observation of it. I thought more David Bowie versus the Beatles,
yeah,
but
the music part.
He's imitated